In the Bed with Babs.
Welcome to another edition of In the Bed with Babs. We are back, and today I got a special guest, someone who I've been trying to get in my bed for a long time. Give it up for my brother, Pusha Preem.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
How are you, Pusha Preem?
I'm good, man. Just been extremely busy this year. Just working with so many different, companies and factors, and just trying to grow the art community here in Tampa.
Absolutely. You're always doing good things in the Tampa Bay area, and you're actually a genuine person. I really can't say that for a lot of people. Because of my position, a lot of times people just hit me up for things, but you actually call me and see if I'm okay, and you actually add value to my life. One time Pusha Preem hit me up and was like, hey, I want to come give away some Ludacris tickets on your show. What? So thank you.
Yeah.
He even, during the hurricane, my house flooded. I had 4 inches of water in my house. I basically lost a lot of my clothes. And someone was having, our friend, he was having a 40th birthday party, all black party. I had no clothes. Pusha Preem hit me up. He was like, are you going to the party? I was like, I don't have nothing to wear. I don't have no money. He sent me money to go buy an outfit. So I appreciate that because, we're fam. Usually when guys send me money, I have to sleep with them. But I've never had to sleep with you. You're just a totally genuine person. And but for real though, I really appreciated that because something like that lifted my spirits. I was able to go out and have a good time, and there weren't a lot of people who checked up on me when my house flooded. That is super devastating, so thank God that no one had to go through that this year, but I wanted to let you know I really appreciate that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Genuine love, brother.
No
All right,
doubt.
so we're gonna do an icebreaker right now. We're gonna do an icebreaker.
Okay.
I play a game called What the Florida on my radio show. And I'm gonna give you 2 headlines. You gotta tell me what county you think these people are from.
Oh, they're gonna cook me for this one. Okay.
All right. Florida woman gets arrested, police find cocaine hidden under her wig. Is it giving
I know exactly where that's at.
Pinellas County or Polk County?
Polk County for sure.
No, it's giving It's Pinellas.
No way, for real?
It is Pinellas County, and I'm a resident of Pinellas County, and I feel like we're turning into Polk County with a lot of these headlines that are coming out lately. It is getting crazy out here. For instance, a dude fell asleep in his Rolls Royce with cocaine everywhere, and he got arrested. They called the cops on him because he was parked in a residential area. They called the cops. The cops came. He was dead sleep with a bunch of drugs all over.
Damn.
Pinellas County.
That's crazy.
Now, how about this one?
All right. Got the buzzer ready.
Mom calls police on her son who robbed a bank. Hillsborough or Pinellas County?
Hillsborough.
Definitely Hillsborough.
Yeah, man.
They be snitching like that in Hillsborough?
Well, no, I think the moms just don't want that smoke on them. And if he didn't break his moms off, which most, Hillsborough, they really kind of selfish with it. Moms would probably feel some kind of way, nah, yo, you got to go to jail.
Yeah, man.
That's kind of crazy.
Would you ever call the cops on your daughter? Beautiful daughter, by the way.
Nah.
Yeah.
The one thing I never want to do, I never want to see my kids in jail.
Right. So if your daughter was to rob a bank, which she won't, she has her dad, but if she were, you wouldn't.
Yeah. See nothing, say nothing.
Okay. Now, Pusha Preem, are you from Tampa?
No, I'm from New York. I'm from the Bronx, New York, then Queens, and then I hybrided to Tampa, Florida.
When did you move to Tampa?
I moved here 2000. So I've been here for a minute.
Okay, so you like it, obviously.
Oh yeah, no, I love Tampa. I think it's the place of second chances. Coming from a metropolitan city like New York, and I moved back to New York in 2009 after college, and just seeing how the quality of life changed due to just how high speed it is. I feel like I missed out on a bunch of things. I've only been to Six Flags once in my life. I've been to Busch Gardens 8 times. You know what I'm saying? And then those little experiences that Tampa provide and opportunities when it comes to business, when it comes to entertainment, when it comes to food and beverage, is unmatched.
Yeah. Do they have theme parks in New York?
They got Six Flags, Coney Island.
Oh, yeah,
Six Flags is in Jersey, but Coney Island, and is this I just think the quality of life there is more like work, and I just being from Africa, like I don't, I need to get, I need trees, I need to get the nature and stuff like that.
So you are African. I forgot.
Yeah.
That's why you have a lot of money. Oh my God. I just realized that. So no, but I definitely understand what you're saying about New York, because I did my birthday trip up there, and it was so rush. And I felt like rushed. And, it was cold and it was windy. And I feel like if I had to celebrate it like in Florida or a warmer climate, I could have just slowed down and like took it all in.
Yeah.
But it's just, you're constantly moving when you're in New York City. And I was there for 3 days. So I can only imagine actually living there.
It's a beautiful city though. I love New York, but like being able to see Tampa, it's kind of like choosing between like having pound cake or like carbo cake. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, they're both cakes, they're both good, but like if I can get like all this with it, might as well, right? So, but I think Tampa also has like some of the most like beautiful people I've ever met. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think 'cause it's like a melting pot. So like you're able to get like, someone that has some city culture, somebody from the West, to where like most people that move to New York, they try to implement being like from New York, and you don't have to do all that. You know what I'm saying? They be doing too much sometimes.
Yeah, and you're right about the beautiful people. I moved to Tampa, Tampa area. I live in St. Pete, but
Okay,
I
that's still
moved here.
Tampa.
Yeah, so I moved here at the end of 2019, and I have a friend who DJs for the Miami Heat, and he's always like, "Damn." Because he'll see me like share certain girls or like club photos. He's like, damn, I didn't know the girls were that cute, like that fine in Tampa. I'm like, yeah, it is a lot of beautiful women in Tampa. And you just wouldn't think that until you moved here. When you think Florida, you think all the beautiful chicks are strictly in Miami.
Yeah. Yeah,
but yeah, Tampa has a lot of beautiful people. They have a lot of hidden gem, a lot of business-minded dudes like my guy Pusha Preem. We got to come back and we got to talk about all the things that he's got going on. His partnership with Coppertail. He's constantly throwing events. He has a brand new clothing line too. And did you bring me a shirt?
It depends. It depends who's asking. Nah, I got you with something.
Hey, we got to talk about it coming back. Don't show me yet. Coming back in the bed with Babs. Another episode, my boy Pusha Preem. We got a lot to talk about. We'll be back. You got a gift for me, right?
Yeah, I got one for you, you know what I'm saying? From Tampa, to St. Pete with love.
Aw, thank you. All right, let's take it out. Let's see. Welcome back. We are back from break. It's In the Bed with Babs. I got my brother Pusha Preem on the show. Now, he's been telling me that he has another gift for me. He's always giving me gifts. He brought my outfit one time. He's just a genuine guy. And I've never slept with this man. He's one of the only friends that I have that I've never slept with. I'm just kidding. That's when everyone's supposed to laugh. So hopefully they'll put a laugh track on this part. But yeah, you got a gift for me, right?
Yeah, I got something for you, you know what I'm saying? From Tampa, to St. Pete with love.
Aw, thank you. All right, let's take it out. Let's see. Tampa is not a real place. I love it. So what made you come up with the Tampa is not a real place moniker?
Because I hear so many stories about like how Tampa is just like out of control when it comes to like the partying, and it's not from people in Tampa, it's from people out of Tampa. Every time like when I go to Texas or when I go to California or New York, they're like, yo, Tampa doesn't even sound like a real place. Especially when COVID happened and we were still like partying, still flying out like it was nothing. So I was just like, it's a slogan that we talk about in the group chat that we always hashtag and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, let me just put on a shirt and see how people react towards it. And people love it.
Yeah, I love this. I get what you're saying too by Tampa is not a real place. It's like weird things happen here, especially like I see like married men out with their side chicks, and the side chicks are like sitting on their laps in like the club and everyone can see them. And I'm like, Tampa is not a real place. That would never happen in a lot of places. But it's like, wow, the people are just crazy here. Now, a lot of people ask me about your mask. The mask.
The elephant in the room.
The elephant in the room. Why the mask? People don't even know how you look. Some people always ask me, like, how does Pusha Preem look? I was like, it's G14 classified.
Nah, where I say I look like them. It's like a Scooby-Doo episode. I take it off and like, yo, you mean? I'm like, I told you.
Will you take the mask off for us?
Never, man.
Oh, man.
Never.
Okay,
Nah,
okay.
It's not about the mask, you know. It's basically just, especially now, it's kind of like foreshadowed it. But privacy is like something that's not honored anymore. And I think that, you know, for me, I don't want my music influence or me as an artist to intercept your personal life. So
Right.
if you're getting married, right, and you're like, oh, I want to invite Pusha Preem, now it's our wedding. Because it's going to be pictures with you and then pictures with me. Pictures with you, you know what I'm saying? And then I don't want anybody to like have to change who they are because of what they think an artist is supposed to be when they meet them in person. Kind of like John Henson in basketball. If someone sees John Henson, yo, you saw that game? How do you know I want to talk about basketball right now?
Right.
So I feel like an artist role is kind of like a cop uniform or a firefighter uniform to where we have a responsibility, but we don't want that responsibility to bestow on anything that you have going on in your life. And for me, it gives me the opportunity to reinvent myself with every album that we make. So every album that I make a new mask based off what I'm going through, and it tells that story. So it'll be a timestamp for what you like. So I think everybody has, you know, a part of them where it's like, this one I'm going to showcase here, I'm going to reserve this for my family. And I'm just really big on that.
Now, you know, as an artist, there's a lot of ups and downs, and
Most
talk a lot
definitely.
about like maybe that time you wanted to give up making music.
Oh, man. It was one time, it didn't last long though, is when I went to, I got into some legal problem in Florida and I had to leave, and I went to Mississippi. So.
Wait, you were on the run?
I mean, allegedly. Allegedly. And, you know, I was just like, you know, I'm just going to pursue my whole basketball thing, stuff like that. But it's not even me. It's on God, because He put that right back in my place. I had my dorm. We was chilling. My roommate wasn't there, so I went downstairs to the TA, let me change rooms. And then the person I was in the rooms with, he had a mic. I'm like, okay, cool. I just had my laptop, whatever. Then the person down the hall had a pop filter, and he was just recording. Then the TA was brothers to someone that was in the frat called Winterfit, and then we did a talent show there, and then we won the talent show. That was making music all over again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's something that I feel like is a bigger purpose for me to provide more platforms for everybody. And I feel like I provide a bunch of platforms. I'm always there to show love and stuff like that. And now I'm here in Tampa doing it, you know, going from just doing music to like food and beverage, and then food collabs and Christmas events and giving away. And it's like, I couldn't be more thankful for it.
Yeah, you're always doing events and giving back to the community. And I like your partnership that you now have with Coppertail.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes.
Coppertail Brewery, by the way, great brewery owned
Yes.
by, I just went blank right now. I love him, JJ.
JJ. So yeah, he's the brewmaster there. Well, he's the head brewmaster. Let me correct that. And you know, with him being a minority brewer, it just kind of like it just connected so well. I did a beer with one of his friends before, and then he was like, "Hey, let's kind of work on one together." I was like, "Only if I can throw an event with it." We made 6 beers and we dropped them on Juneteenth. Then from there, we did one for breast cancer awareness just a couple months ago. And now, you know, now it's like a thing where it's like, you know, I'm able to do beers whenever I, you know, find the need to or the creativity to. And now I'm able to like throw events there as well too. So it kind of like goes full circle, because I feel like beer and entertainment goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
So it just made sense, you know, and, you know, I don't know how it just kind of trickled down to it, but I'm just happy it happened.
Yeah, so you got so many events coming up. I know you always do your big charity event for Christmas.
Yeah.
Is it in the works? Can you tell us about it?
It's in the works right now. We're talking to Tampa Theater to see how we can do something more.
Okay.
And then I've been working with Professor Wagner over there at USF. So, you know, right now what we're trying to do is we're trying to see how we can take all these things, put them in one, and just keep it going continuously. But the one thing I do know that we have is for Juneteenth. So every Juneteenth we will be celebrating at Coppertail. It's going to be a free event. We'll work on getting speakers, things of that nature. Shoot, we might have Oprah pull up. You never know. So,
Ooh.
you know what I mean? We're always trying to, reinvent and, you know, take things to the next level as much as possible.
Now, as far as Tampa goes, and I'll say the Tampa Bay area, right now there are 2 major artists that we have out. That would be Rod Wave and Doechii. Why do you think there's not more artists? Because there's so much talent. Why do you think there's not more artists that are mainstream?
Well, it comes down to just like timing. You know, it's not, you know, the Tampa's not at a place to where everybody could just kind of like flood out and blow up like that, right? It has to take some timing, it has to take so funding and things of that nature. It takes the people having to fight as well too. But I think for me, the reason why, you know, I have the kind of success that I do is because, like, you have to make the music for the active people here, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes the story doesn't really take that, you know, doesn't take its toll, because Doechii been making music for a minute. We've done shows with Doechii, I've seen Doechii come up, and there's people that make music just like Doechii, you know what I'm saying, like Taylor Moon, stuff like that, but it really just comes down to just everyone just switching it up and really just focusing on, like, hey, how can I work on my branding more so than the music? Because Rod Wave is a brand, Doechii is a brand, and then, you know, Young XYZ is just an artist. And then it's like, there's a difference there. And once you kind of like figure that out, things start changing, you know what I'm saying? Just like that.
I like that explanation right there. Now you're gonna be entering into different genres. I know
Yep.
you like to experiment. I gave him the idea to do a Christian song.
You did, yo, shout out to you.
Are you gonna make it?
Yeah, so I was talking to my pastor about it. He's like, yeah, they help me with it. So if they help me with it, I'm down for it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm an active Christian, so I don't see why I would. I just didn't want to feel like I was overstepping boundaries or pulling like a Kanye where I'm like here and not there. Like, but it's like, you know, the thing about life is about growth, and as you continue growing, you should be able to like one thing one time and like something else. Without growth, like, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and the best makers of Christian music are people that have went through something, not people who are perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't go through things, you can't have anything to talk about in the song that people can relate to.
Look at you.
So, yes, I want to be featured.
Okay, we can do
I
that.
want to be featured on a Christian song.
Okay.
Okay, you got me?
I got you.
All right, I need like 6 bars on it.
Okay,
all right?
it's 8, but it's all good.
8 bars. All right. Shout out to Push and Free for coming through. Tampa
No
is
doubt.
not a real place. Where can they get these shirts at?
Right now online at pushsupreme.ai, or if you come to Coppertail, they'll be out there. Big shouts to Coppertail, big shouts to USF, big shouts to Tampa as a whole. Big Tampa will win. And yeah, thank you, Beth, for having me once again, man. You're always looking out.
I appreciate you. You always looking out. All right, we got one more guest. We'll be back from break. It's In the Bed with Babs.
Get some rest right now, you know? I gotta get some sleep.
I was so scared to try snails, but they were
Wait,
so
wait.
good.
Escargot.
Escargot. My bad, my bad, my bad.
Welcome back. We are back from break in the bed with Babs. I got my last but not least special guest on the pod. Shout out to my girl Saint, the foodie fashion model. Welcome to the bed. Woo!
I'm so excited to be here. I always love hanging with you, Babs.
Yes, I love hanging with you too. My girl Saint is always down. She went on this last minute boat trip with me. It was kind of janky. We had to go get little airplane bottles full of liquor. And then on top of that, it was a storming.
Storm.
I can't swim. The swimsuit, the swimsuit I had from Fashion Nova.
Was everywhere.
Everywhere. It was so
The dye dripped out.
The dye dripped out. So
And it
on
was
the
pink.
And it was pink. So it looked like period blood. So when it was storming, the dye was coming off into the white boat
Yeah.
seats. And I was like, oh my God, Saint, cover me. These people gonna think I'm bleeding all over the boat. Oh my God.
You were hiding in me from the
I
storm.
was hiding
She
in
was
her
hiding.
from the storm. Yeah,
hiding.
yeah. Because you know, people they be like, "Oh, she lied." Even if I was to explain to them what I just explained, they'd be like, "Oh no."
The first thing
she
you asked
dirty."
me was if I could swim.
Yeah, can you swim?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I can't swim. So I would have to use you to like float like the Titanic. You would be
We
my
were gonna
Jack.
be-
Yeah. All right, so Saint,
Yes,
let us
Babs.
know about all the things because my girl is a model. She's been in music videos. My favorite music video that she's in is Ben Franco's Demure.
The best one.
The best one. You were looking very demure in the music video.
Why you so demure? I might trip you down in the yard. Baby girl, you know you so demure. Why you so demure? I might trip you down in the yard. I might trip you down in the yard. Baby, you demure. I might trip you down in the yard. Baby girl, you know you so demure. Why you so demure? I might trip you down in the yard. I might trip you down in the yard.
Also, my girl is a food reviewer going to all the places in the Tampa Bay area and high-end places too.
Everywhere.
And by the way, a big radio personality MJ, he asked me about you.
Okay.
Yeah, because he said that he has seen you out. He was like, oh my gosh, she's tall and she does these food reviews. And I was like, okay, my girl Saint is getting asked about. Yes. So how has it been? What made you get into the food review business?
It's been amazing, but I started modeling first, but everything, it comes to being a business. So naturally promoting brands on the runway, off the runway, everywhere. And from there, it just kind of happened. Stepping into the food scene, it was intentional, but also from a business standpoint, I like to make money. So it's what made sense.
I love it. You bring so much energy to your videos.
Losses to the neck, but now I'm trophied up. I'm saying like, bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam.
And then I see like people are constantly hitting you up now. So if you want my girl to come and do a food review at your business, where can they hit you up at?
At The Courtney Saint on Instagram, also on TikTok. Yeah, I'm ready to come promote all the brands in the area. There's a lot of really good food places out here. I think a lot of people, they're like, oh, Tampa doesn't have the good food. Unless you know where you're going, then of course we have the good food here. Some of the places, you were in my review, the kitchen at Echo. Shout out to Big Chris, his food is amazing. The vibes at Echo were really fun as well, so.
Yeah, and Donatello's.
Donatello's, that was so good. I had never tried snails, and I was so scared to try snails, but they were so good.
Escargot.
Escargot. My bad. Yes, but their food was amazing. The service, for real, like, I was like, ooh, I'm in paradise here. So I could go there every day. They call you beautiful when you walk in. They give you good food, and the wine also.
Now, I got a question for you. Because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like a lot of people have been copying you. I don't know. How do you feel about like when you do a video and then you see someone create something that's exactly like yours?
It's kind of a compliment when you think about it. So I do what I do, and I love doing what I do, but nobody can be me. And I say that so respectfully. I put a lot of hard work, time, effort. So it's kind of a compliment when I see someone trying to do what I'm doing, because it's like they recognize that what I'm doing and how I'm doing it is successful.
Yeah. Yep. I just had to get that out. So I was like, I don't know if she be peeping it, but I kind of be peeping it.
There's a few foodies out here that, we've peeped when people are trying to mimic what we're doing. But like I said, they're really trying to see what we're doing and see that we're being successful, and they want to take it to the next level.
Right. Okay, that was a very classy, very demure answer.
We're all about being demure.
So modeling was your first passion,
yes.
And it's still your passion. It's
Always.
still like something that you do. So how you eat a lot? How do you stay so thin?
I'm fortunate that I got a good metabolism. Aside from that, working out is always a thing. I don't really do it. So for me, it's the metabolism. Maybe how hard I work helps me work off the calories as I eat them. But I'm just fortunate.
Now, top restaurant or top 5 restaurants right now so far in the Tampa Bay area that people should check out.
Okay, so I said Kitchen at Echo, that's one. Again, shout out to Big Chris. We talked about Donatello's. If you like fine dining, they're amazing. Madison Avenue, that was my first review I ever did. I recently went back. They're phenomenal. The biggest pizza, it's literally bigger than my head. It's huge. Flippin' Fries is amazing. All the different restaurants at the Crate. It's nice because you could walk around, have
now,
that
where's
whole
the
family
Crate?
Experience. It's at the Grove in Wesley Chapel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then one more. Ooh, what's another good one? They're all so good that it's hard to choose, and I don't want to leave anyone out.
Right.
Ooh. Slutty Vegan is a good one.
Slutty Vegan.
Slutty Vegan is a really good one. Vegan food, for one, they're over in Brandon, supporting Black-owned businesses, women-owned businesses. Shout out to Pinky Cole. She's amazing to work with. She really cares about her business. Slutty Vegan's amazing.
I have yet to go there. I gotta go get me a slutty burger. And I've always wanted to become vegan, but I don't know how to cook the food. So, it always amazes me when there's good vegan food, because that's hard.
Right.
It's hard to make something
Right.
that's not a burger taste like a burger.
Right.
Yeah, so
They do good with making it taste like what you would think chicken or what you would think a burger would taste like. And they're also really great business people. So when you mix the two, the food's amazing, the business is amazing. You can't go wrong.
So what's next for you? You know, we got like a couple weeks left, about 4, 5, 6 more weeks left of 2025. Anything coming? Surprises?
There's always something coming, always something new coming. The foodie stuff is going to continue. I think it's a really exciting time of year for being a foodie because with the holidays, being able to promote different businesses. But really planning for 2026, a lot of different surprises coming in. Some more No Broke Baddies stuff coming up.
Yeah, shout out to the No Broke Baddies. I love it. They be coming through to the club. We be popping bottles, smoking hookah. So shout out to the No Broke Baddies. Now, people always ask me this. We're the same. Like, are you any kids in the future?
No.
Are you?
Not right
No,
now.
not right
And
now.
Down the line, maybe, you know, whatever life has planned for me down the line. But right now, I'm really just focused on me. I'm focused on Courtney Saint, foodie fashion model brand, taking it all to the next level and just doing what life does.
I love that. Now, I literally was on birth control. I talked about this in my last episode because of my polycystic ovarian syndrome, but I stopped taking it. I was only for a week.
The hormones.
Yeah.
It's rough on the hormones.
It's very rough on the hormones. So don't be surprised if you see me with a little chicken nugget eating thing in a couple of months.
So
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna be TT
No,
Saint.
no.
TT Saint. I'm ready. Kids love me. I'll babysit.
Listen. Shout out to Saint, the foodie fashion model, for coming through to In the Bed with Babs. Where can they follow you?
At the Courtney Saint on Instagram and on TikTok, Facebook as well. Courtney Saint. You can find me. Hit me up. DM me. Let's work.
Everybody can't eat the way she does and stay slim the way she does now. Okay, so do not try that. at home.
The body does not come with it.
The body don't come with the food and the whole experience, all right? Shout out to Say, shout out to you. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of In the Bed with Babs. I'll see you next week.